Hey, you guys. Guess what time of day it is? It's you never know time with me. Hello, my friends. Hello, my family. How are ya? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Um, just lots going on. Lots. If you hear noise in the background, it's we've got some contractors up front of the house doing some work and all that hunky dory stuff, Anyways, had to just fix myself up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? I hope so. Anyways, you guys, so how's everybody doing? What's going on? Anything exciting? Anything new? Any vacations planned? Spring break's coming up. We've never been a spring break family. Not that I wouldn't want to go on a place. It's just so expensive. I don't know how people can afford to do it, but they do. I have a cousin of mine that hopefully I'll be able to go down and stay at their condo in the next year or so. They bought a condo down by Daytona. That might be something that Mike and I might consider doing, and we'll go on and maybe have some fun doing that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So got such a huge response from you guys. Are so freaking awesome. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love your comments that you've been. It's been all positive comments, and I just appreciate that so very, very, very much. You just don't know. So this one's going to be a little bit more upbeat. I'm going to do, someone had asked about, how did Mike and I meet? So that's what we're going to do, and we'll do that in just a few minutes. But if you have any prayer requests, send them my way, and I'll be more than happy to pray for you. I do have a small request if you guys would be so kind, okay? Mike's birthday's coming up April 7th. And I would really like to see my birthday card so he can get sent to him, because he would think that is so cool. Just a birthday card, nothing's, don't knock yourselves out. Go to the Dollar Tree and pick it up and get a birthday card for 50 cents, okay? But if that's something you're interested in, my address is in my community page. That's where you can find it. And you can just send it to Mike Shepherdson. That would be so awesome, you guys. I'd appreciate it. I think it would lift his spirits up, because we've tried 3 unsuccessful times to have his 50th birthday, and it just didn't work because of COVID and all that stuff that was going on, so we just couldn't do it, So he said, just don't worry about it on my 60th, so we're halfway there now. So, yes, Mike is younger than I am. But anyways, if you could do that, that'd be really awesome. I'd appreciate it. I really would, and I know he'd really, really appreciate it also. So, with that being said, let's get started into this little segment of talk show, whatever you want to call it. It's funny how you guys want to know these things. I just think it's just, I don't know. It's not that I don't want you to know. I just think it's cute, People ask me, when did I have my kids? How many kids did I have? Things like that. And I'll, I don't have a problem talking about it. But I just don't think I don't know if I've ever done this. If I did, it's back in the catalog or whatever you call that. Back where they put videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I was a cocktail waitress in a bar restaurant. And, I just, I liked my job. It's not really, made good money. I made really good money. But it's a lot of work, because being a waitress or a cocktail waitress is an acting job. You have to act the part. If you don't, you're not going to make any money. And it's sad. You have to say it like that, but it's true. You can't come in there, oh, woe is me, my kid's this, my kid's that. You can't do that. So, but anyways, and I really did enjoy it. It was really, it was a big place, and, yeah, that's another story. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, so I was a cocktail waitress in a bar restaurant, and it was called Paunchy Pete's, and it was kind of, obviously, a Mexican name. We had, Mexican food, things like that, but it was good food and good times and things like that. And Mike came in and I guess noticed me, and I wouldn't give him the time of day. He looked like a freaking drug lord. He had long curly hair, and he had this goatee that was all bushy and down here. And I'm like, you don't do anything for me, sweetheart. Not one thing. I mean, he was a nice enough guy. I would talk to him, but I was not going out with him. Like, nope. No, thank you. No. So, I had been in a car accident. And I didn't have to be in a hospital, but I had to be off work for a couple weeks. So my boss calls me and said, hey, Lisa, what are you doing? And I said, no, just, nothing. And my leg was on the mend, so she asked me, she goes, you need to come over here. I said, why? And I lived across the street from where I worked. She goes, Mike's here in a suit and his hair's cut short. I'm like, what? And he's looking for you. I said, what? So I went over there. I hurried up and got myself kind of purdied up a little bit. And didn't want him to think I was just laying around doing nothing. And I walked into the place, and he looked so handsome and hot and sexy. I was like, oh, la la. Holy cow. What a haircut and a suit does for a man. Woo, 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 woo. I was excited. So, it gets better, you guys. It gets better. And the story turns. So he asked me on a date, and I said, sure. So we went to Applebee's. And I will never forget that man. This is so funny. He said, hey, can I have a bite of your salad? I said, sure. And you'd have thought that it was a little kid being fed liver and onions or something. His face got contorted. He couldn't spit that stuff out fast enough. Long story short, him and his siblings did not eat stuff like that. That's just disgusting to them. I love salad. So, anyways. So we went out and we had a good time and things like that. And, it was the next day. I fully thought I would hear from him. I wasn't going to call him. I was, guys call the girls. You don't call them. And he didn't call, and he didn't call, and I just thought, well, I just got used, and it's like, what a jack, you know what. And I was bummed, I was really, really bummed, because I really thought, man, he's just really, really good looking, and I just thought, And so it was about a week after that he came into my bar restaurant. I had just gotten off work, and I was sitting at the lower bar having a steak and a beer. And he comes over there and he's trying to talk to me. I said, I have nothing to say to you. Nothing. So you can just go on your merry way, because that's not how I play. I don't play this game. Well, long story short, so then he, I like that word, don't I? And he grabs a hold of me and picks me up, and he brings me down to the dance floor and declares his love for me and said he was sorry, but he got scared, got a little spooked because of, on a side note, I was a divorced woman with 5 kids. It was a little scared because Mike had no children, and he was younger than me and things like that. But, so he did that, and we were inseparable. I mean, like, where he was, I was following. Where I was, he was following. And, that was in October of 1994, and we were married by August 26, 1995. So it wasn't even a year later, but we had known each other a few months before that. So, like a year. But it was just really cool because we had a beautiful wedding. We both said when we got to the hotel that we would really wish that we would have went with our plan B. Plan A was to go to Vegas and elope. Well, his mom sat me down and said, listen, Lisa, I know this is your second wedding, but it's Mike's first. And she really wanted to have that party and have all that beautiful wedding stuff, and, their friends and family are going to be there. And I said, well, yeah, I'll do that. I said, but I won't wear a veil. I'm not wearing another wedding dress. I had already had the big church wedding. I chose a tea-length dress. Sometime when I find my wedding pictures, I will let you guys see them. And I put roses in my hair and things like that. And I still carried a bouquet and all this and that. And it was a beautiful wedding. Hotter than hot, but it was very nice. I just wish we would have eloped, because I think we would have a lot more fun, but that's okay. It is what it is, There was a point I was trying to make. Oh, on a side note, and please don't take offense to this. A lot of people ask me, or not ask me, they'll say, Lisa, you look so tired. You look so tired. I am tired. Okay, it's called my chronic fatigue syndrome, and I'm very tired all the time. So if it looks like I've been smoking some reefer or something, I have not. And I just, especially the afternoons when I do most of my taping, it's my nap time. So I just want you guys not to worry so much. I'm okay. It is what it is. And I'll try to get some toothpicks to put in my eyes so that they're open like this all the time. And I love you guys for those comments. Please keep them coming. On a side note, today is 22 years that my dad passed away. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do, was sign papers to have him unplugged from life support. Let me tell you what, that haunted me for a long time. I was like, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? And here's the thing, my dad died from sepsis. Remember sepsis that I had? But he was going to die anyways because my dad had terminal cancer. So this just happened to happen to him. And let me tell you what, it was... Mike had been through that with me. So when this happened to me, he was just like, whoa. But yeah, I miss my dad. I do. My dad was a good guy. He was the life of the party. Everybody loved him. He knew every joke in the world. I mean, anything and everything, he knew it. And then, like I told you, I could think a week or two ago, he knew the lyrics to the elevator music. I'm like, what is that all about? Who knows, Who knows? But anyways, well, you guys, I just so grateful and appreciative of you guys, and I love the comments. Keep them coming. Please, by all means, give me some topics, and I'll draw somebody out. I got to draw somebody out for last week, and you'll get a little gifty, nothing major in the mail. But I want you to like, comment, share, subscribe down below. Hit that bell if you'd be so kind, and it'll let you know when we upload a video. Remember, snail mail, because everybody likes getting something good in mail. Says a damn bill. I know I do. Do something good for yourself so you can do something good for somebody else. And above all else, what do I always say? Be good. I love you guys. Bye.